Welcome, welcome, beautiful souls. Welcome. Welcome to everybody who's here on Zoom in person and to all of those who are joining us energetically for the replay. I am so grateful to be here today, tonight for me. Could be morning, could be afternoon, wherever you are. It's the beauty of connecting over Zoom like this. We're from all walks of the earth, I just think it's so beautiful. And the 7/7 portal, July, is such a month of massive growth, like massive, massive growth as we head into the Lion's Gate in August. And I always feel that July is like this abundant month because you've been working, through the winter. You have your rest period or through those months, and then into the spring we're planting. And then this is for, the northern hemisphere where I am from. I know the southern hemisphere is the opposite. However, we're always on these cycles, like always on these cycles. And it's such a great analogy for our own system as well. We are in these cycles of growth and decay. And decay there's nothing wrong with that part. We need to compost those old parts of ourselves and just really allow it to become nutrient soil for us to plant ourselves in and rebirth ourselves. Every moment of our life, we're showing up as a new and better version of ourselves. And when we can't in those moments, that's when we need to just sit and understand what parts of us we must transcend to become and step into that version of ourselves. And that's what this is all about today. Abundance isn't just financial. I know people hear the word abundance, it's a bit of a buzzword, and they think, oh, money. But when I speak of abundance, I mean abundance of everything, of self-love, of relaxation, of time, and yes, of money, but of like excitement and joy and love and all of these things that we desire. Why can't we walk into it now? We weren't put on this earth plane to suffer and toil and just waste away, save all of our money, and then when we finally retire we get sick and die. That's not what we're meant to do. We're meant to enjoy life as we go through it. So carving out moments of time, and that's what this activation is about. It's about coming home to that version of us who has fun and loves what they do and walks in joy and gratitude, because in those feelings, in those energetic blueprints, that is where we create more room for miracles. When we are in that space of just happiness and bliss, without expecting anything, without needing anything, that is when the universe is like throwing synchronicities at us saying, you are on the right path. And now I'm going to throw in awesomeness to your life so that more can bloom. So we're planting these seeds right now just to really grow this awesome abundance in our life. So abundance can mean anything you want. Anything you want. But that's just what I wanted to bring forth today for this 7/7 portal. It's all about us just really, really embracing who we are. And then the abundance will come. So welcome. I got a fly in here. I'm not trying to kill it, I swear. Welcome, I'm Becky Lee. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you who watches and does this work, because when we work on ourselves, we are making room and we are activating others around us as we walk the earth. That's what this journey is about. It's about taking each other home. So for those of you who've never been to one of my activations, and those of you who have, what I do is I'll take you into like the inner world. We go within, deep within. So get ready to meditate and get ready just to really relax into your being. And I will channel the higher realms and we will flow it through you. And I will do it with a mix of light language that comes through. Light language probably will make no sense to your logical mind. Just allow it to flow through. What's meant for you will seat in your soul, and what's not will just flow away. So allow it, become one with it. And now I ask you just to begin by closing your eyes and feel that gratitude, feel that heart opening. It's what this is all about. And I want you to focus on your breath. Come back to the oneness of who you are, knowing who you are. finding a little more room to expand that love for yourself and your experiences. Knowing that everything you've been through up to this point, the good, bad, the ugly, the beautiful, whatever words you use to describe it, were meant. They're molding you. It's you use this pain to alchemize and create this beauty and this abundant life, because we become wise and we begin to know and see what we want in our lives. So just focus on that breath. If you're not already, get in a seated position or lay down just so you won't fall asleep. We don't want to fall asleep. And find your center and feel the breath filling you. And every out breath releasing what's no longer needed within your system. Now take your attention up to your crown chakra, which is just above the top of your head, pointed up to source. And on the next in-breath, I want you to visualize this beautiful source light coming through your crown chakra. It's a beautiful golden crystalline color. I always see it as like iridescent gold. It's just so beautiful and pure, and we're pulling it from source. Pull it in with the in-breath and release with the out-breath. Continue to pull it into your body. And as you do so, it begins to fill every cell, cleansing, releasing what's no longer serving you, cleansing, releasing any pain, whether it be physical, emotional, psychological, any type of pain. It can be anything that you hold in your body that we want to release. Breathe it in and breathe out that discomfort within your system, if there is some. Continue to breathe in and see your whole body fill with this beautiful energy. And breathe out. Now you begin to see the inside of your body glowing with this beautiful golden crystalline light from source. And on the next in-breath, you feel so full of this light that there's nothing else you can see within you. And it begins to permeate out your pores, and it begins to fill your auric field all around you. So within and without, continue to breathe it in through your crown. Allow it within you, mingling with every cell of your body, filling it up. And now in your auric field, and it's pushing out anything in your aura that's not yours, that's no longer serving you. Old thought forms, old habits, old belief systems, old feelings, old emotions that are no longer serving your highest good. And it also begins to push out anything that's not yours, other people's emotions, other people's feelings, just thought forms that are not yours, belief systems that are of the collective and not yours. And it begins to cleanse the auric field all around you as it's filling you within and around. Continue to breathe it in and breathe it out. And now take a moment and just feel your energy system. And do you feel any different now than before you started this exercise? I feel very tingly and a little warm and fuzzy on the inside. And now I look with my mind's eye out around me and I see this beautiful crystalline golden light surrounding me. I'm swimming in it. I'm engulfed in it and with it. And see your auric field shining this light. And on top of your auric field, which is just like the circumference if your arms are out around you, it's like this egg shape. It's the ideal aura, and that's what we're creating. We're going to place a golden egg around it. Feeling this energy in and around you. And on top of that, I want you to place a platinum egg around that. Feeling, sensing, knowing that this is your energy. This is your energetic sovereignty that you're in, and your bubble of energy, your safety. And you can push away anything that's not yours at any time. The key is knowing and feeling what your energy feels like right now, this beautiful calibration of just your energy with source, versus when other people's and collective energies are coming in and trying to permeate in, but you can clear it out at any time with your thoughts, with like this. So feel it, feel what your sovereignty feels like in this moment. Tayono sotoa tayana tayo sotoa tayana noayana taya sotoa tayanata. Feel it. It's a beautiful feeling of sovereignty, knowing what's yours, clearing your mind, clearing your body, clearing your energy field. And now we are going to take our attention down to our root chakra, the base of our spine, and we're going to tie a beautiful reddish golden cord around that. Tie it tight. And as you do so, drop it down to the ground so it hits the ground beneath you and permeates the crust of the earth. It turns into these beautiful copper colored roots, just like a ground in an outlet in the wall or any kind of ground. This copper is powerful. And this conduit and these roots go down, down, down to the crystalline molten core of the earth, and they hold you tight. And now you are a divine energy being flowing from source in, out your chakras, through you, and down out through your grounding cord. And this is how we alchemize energy that's not serving us. And this is how we flow it through us. We're grounded in our energy and we're cleansed in our energy. So I want you to sit with this for a few breaths and just take note of how you're feeling. Is it blissful? Are you starting to feel more relaxed right now than you were before you came in? The energies last week and this week have been very, very dense, and not in a negative way. They've just been very, very heavy. It's like breathing in smoke, almost like that heaviness. And we're clearing the path and we're allowing these blocks for our abundance to clear. And that's what we're doing today. We're going to dig down deep within, into our subconscious, into our energy, into our nervous system, and begin to uproot and untie anything that's holding us from being the best version of ourselves, that version of us that is abundant in every way. And so just really feel grounded in your body. Take a deep breath in through your nose, feeling the air fill your lungs completely. Now hold this for a moment. And then exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing any tension or stress you may be holding on to. Repeat this breathing a few times until you feel a super sense of deep calm wash over you. Just feel it. Feel that calm, knowing who you are. Now ask yourself, we're going to bring this to the front. What has been holding me back from my abundant self? And know that that's okay. Now shift your focus back to your breath, noticing the natural rhythm of your inhales and exhales. They flow at just the right speed for your body. As you breathe in, imagine drawing in peace, calm, and serenity, calming the nervous system, calming your system, your energy system. Feel this peaceful energy filling your lungs and spreading throughout your body. With each exhale, release any negative thoughts holding you back, any stresses, worries, letting them dissipate into the air. Continue this breathing practice, allowing your body to relax more deeply with each breath. Feel the sense of tranquility enveloping you, just like that hug from that source energy in your aura. It's enveloping you, bringing your mind to a state of stillness and clarity. And if thoughts come up during this time, just allow them to pass like cars on the street. You don't have to assign them any meaning. Now we're going to visualize our abundance. And what that means to you is whatever comes up. Is it freedom? Is it happiness? Is it joy? Is it physical money? Is it things? It's different for each of us. And we don't want to judge what comes up with this. In this state of inner peace and clarity, I want you to visualize that golden light above your head again. And we're going to pull through a beautiful turquoise light as well. This light is radiant, warm, and it's symbolizing abundance, prosperity, and the infinite possibilities that the universe holds for you. As you continue to breathe deeply and evenly, imagine these strings of golden and turquoise lights slowly descending, entering your body through the crown of your head. Feel these light fields, the golden and the turquoise, moving down your head, through your neck and your shoulders, spreading its warmth and energy into your heart center. And as it travels through your body, it illuminates every cell, filling you with a sense of abundance and prosperity, allowing this light to flow through your arms, your hands, your torso, your legs, and your feet until your entire being is glowing with this radiant energy. Feel that within you, the warmth, the beauty, knowing that you are connected to this divine flow of abundance. We all are. And when things come up like needing to compete or fears of not having enough or lack, or, if I give my money away, it's not going to come back to me. Those are limiting beliefs we've learned from societal programming. And that's okay. We need to shift it into letting go of that. And it's not about spending or giving away too much. It's about finding a balance between the give and the take. Because the universe can only give us as much as we can ground into our beings. So this today is about grounding and expanding that well within us that can hold more and more abundance, whatever that looks like to you. Hataya satoyono to ataya sataya no anaya tayoso to ana. Hatayana to ataya sata. Feel this light within you mingling with every cell, just like at the beginning when we pulled the lights through our being. We're glowing red from the root, grounding, mixing with this golden source light of abundance and the turquoise light from source. Feel your energy expanding into this and becoming one with it. Now take note of any feelings that come up that may be keeping you from aligning with that frequency of abundance. Are you afraid? Do you not feel worthy of abundance? Do you just not know what you would do with it? Have you been so busy your whole life that you don't know what you'd do with freedom or how you'd serve? That's okay. It's about coming home to ourselves and asking for that guidance of how to become one with it. Hatayono to asa tayono anayata yatsa tayono to hanayano to. And now we're going to work into some affirmations. So say these out loud or in your head. With this light filling you, we're going to begin to affirm that abundance and prosperity. Repeat these affirmations however you feel fit. To convict yourself in this knowing that you are worthy and you have abundance. I am open to receiving the abundant blessings of the universe. Hatayono toata, feel that in your body. How does it resonate? Does it feel comfortable? Say that again. I am open to receiving the abundant blessings of the universe. Hatayono toata yonoto. I attract prosperity and success into my life effortlessly. Hatayana tayoso tayana. Unoana tayana ta. I attract prosperity and success into my life effortlessly. Hasutuata. I am worthy of all the abundance that comes my way. Hatayana tatuata. I feel a little bit of a hang up with this one collectively. So we're going to sit with this one a little bit deeper. I am worthy of all the abundance that comes my way. Hatsaya toana tayoso toataya. I am worthy of all the abundance that comes my way, and I welcome it. My life is filled with wealth, health, and happiness. Hatayono toa sataya na toa taya satayono toa. No toa sata. My life is filled with wealth, health, and happiness. Satayono to. I am grateful for the abundance I have and the abundance that's on the way. Hatayono toata. This is the key right here. Is to start looking at your life and what abundance do you have in your life right now? Everybody has some sources of abundance in their life right now. And so find that, be grateful for that, and begin to welcome in more instead of striving and searching for it, because that comes from a place of lack. And when we send that energy out to source, it's like, okay, well, I'm going to match that lack with more lack. So we have to already be in that abundant headspace and energy where you look at things and you're like, wow, I'm so grateful for this. Compare your life to a few years ago. Where are you more abundant? Where have you expanded? Sit in that energy of gratitude. Feel each affirmation resonating with you, reinforcing your belief in a limitless potential for abundance in your life. Hatayo no toa tayana tayo. Sit with that for a minute and go back to your breath. Now, visualize your deepest desires and goals. Allow them to pop up in little bubbles around you. They're right there. They're waiting for you to align with them. You see them clearly in your mind's eye, as if you've already achieved them. And now, what feelings do you have once you've achieved that? How do you show up in life having achieved these things and continuing to grow and expand? Feel the joy, gratitude, and fulfillment that comes from aligning with these emotions. Imagine every detail vividly, from the sights and sounds to the emotions and sensations. And now I want you just to sit with this for a moment. Visualize one of those desires at a time and dreams. And how do you feel having achieved that? A deep sense of gratitude, I bet. Sit with that and imagine that feeling align. Knowing who you are now and the power that you hold within you. How are we going to bring steps? The how is not up to us. That's the beauty of this. And when we let go of that how and stop asking the hows and just sitting with it and doing the work, the inner work paired with the outer work, we begin to really align with those desires and goals in our life. The gratitude is the key. Feeling it. Feeling is believing, and believing is feeling. As you hold this vision, infuse it with the golden light of abundance. See that light amplifying your desires, making them even more vibrant and real. Know that the universe is aligning to bring these manifestations into your reality. Hataya no soto hatayana tayono. Hanataya sayata yono anata. Ha nayana toana sotoa. Sit with this and feel that beautiful golden light coming down from source, from the universe, from the grand central sun, activating these dormant parts of your DNA so that you can truly walk in to this field of abundance that is already there. It is already there. You're beginning to align with it. Don't you see? Don't you feel? Don't you know? Feel the excitement that comes behind it and the joy of achieving these goals. How are you going to wake up tomorrow and step into this life? What are you going to do? What tiny shifts are you going to make to be that version of you, that energetic version of you that sits in the abundance? Ask yourself that, the deepest level. And if nothing comes up, know that that's okay. Know that that's okay. It'll come to you when you least expect it. And when it does, you're going to have that aha moment, that light bulb is going to go off. That's the message for you tonight. That's the collective message. They want you to know that the answers aren't always just going to be there, but when you're aligning with that energy, you have those aha, those light bulb moments. When you see those synchronicities, it's the universe showing you that you're aligning with that energy. It's that energy of magic. Open your heart up and trust. Open your soul up and trust. Know that the only thing keeping you back is you. It's you. Nobody else is holding you back. And if we're still in that place where we're blaming others for holding us back or circumstances, that is us doing that. We're choosing to live in that vibration. And that vibrational field is not the aligning vibrational field of abundance. Abundance is knowing that you deserve it, knowing that you're there, knowing that you can do anything that you put your mind to. It's up to you. So how are you going to wake up and how are you going to do this tomorrow? How are you going to show up for yourself? Hatayono toasa tayana. Plant that seed. How are you going to show up with yourself? That's what they want to know. I just see these big smiles today and they're like, yeah, you got to get out of your own way. You got to get out of your own way. And they're laughing and they're not laughing at anybody, but they're making it joyous where it's almost like they want you to laugh at yourself more and be like, okay, this is silly. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I holding myself here? I'm keeping myself captive within my mindset. It's time to open up those windows in our mind and sweep out the cobwebs and allow for new energies to come in so we can align with that higher timeline and become that version of ourselves. Be that. We are already that version of ourselves here. We just must align with it. Hatayana yosoto hatayanata. Open the heart. They really want you to work on heart opening and just trusting the process. Because the more you trust, the faster it'll go. It's about building the momentum. When you start going too fast with momentum, you lose the ability to steer. It's like a snowball. It gets so big and then it starts picking stuff up and it gets kiltered off course. And so it's about these slow and steady momentum. And then it begins to build and you calibrate to it so it moves at the right speed so you can still steer it where you need to go so it doesn't get out of control. Like think of a little kid running down a hill and you start running so fast that your legs can't keep up and then you tumble. We don't want that. We want to have this directive and we want our energy to be directed like that because that's how we manifest very quickly. Oh, that was a lot. That was a big message tonight. So take that as it resonates. That's for the whole group because I feel everybody has a lot on their plate right now and we're getting pulled very many ways and we need to just really hone in our energy. So take time out this week, make time for yourself so you can quiet the mind. They're saying good job on your spiritual practices. Everybody in this group tonight does a really great job in their spiritual practices. So they want to give a big pat on the back, but continue to go deeper. And that doesn't mean a lot more effort. It just means take it the next step and set the intention to go deeper. Anything else, Spirit? No, now they're quiet. They're like, nope, that's it for now. So give yourself kudos. They want you to be proud of yourself. So now I'm going to ask that you gradually bring your awareness back to your breath. They want us to come out of this and have a message in the cards tonight. So we're going to bring our awareness back into our breath, the rise and fall of the chest, the filling of the lungs. Take a few more deep and nourishing breaths, grounding yourself once again. Feel the roots that connect you to the earth, anchoring you in this moment, keeping you in your body. It's important. Grounding is so important. We can't go up until we go down first. We need to ground. When you feel ready, gently begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing movement back into your body. Slowly open your eyes, taking your surroundings, taking them in with a renewed sense of peace and abundance. Take a moment to thank yourself for dedicating this time to your well-being and growth. That's a big message they want to say tonight too. Carry this sense of abundance and positivity with you through your day, knowing you were a magnet for prosperity and success and respect and all those things that come with abundance. You got to respect yourself and you got to become abundant in your mind first. Now begin to bring yourself back. It's beautiful. And I'm going to pull some cards. If anybody has anything to share, feel free to come on or type it in the chat. There's the chat function here too, which is always great. And if not, that's fine. I'm going to pull a few cards for us. I'm just trying to get the view down. There we go. And thank you all for being here. Like when we do this work, it's so powerful for ourselves. And it's so powerful for the people that we work with, or even the people that we come into contact with on, daily basis, because energetic hygiene sometimes gets really thrown away. But it's just as important. It's actually more important than physical hygiene. That's how I feel about it. It sets the tone for our life. So I'm going to pull some cards from Rebecca Campbell's Starseed Oracle. I love these cards. And we're going to ask Spirit what our message is coming out tonight. What is our message? Because they told me in that channeled message to go to the cards. They're like, go to the cards. We have more of a message for you. Do we want all these? Okay. They want all those ones. So the first card that came out is surrender, holding the opposites and the extremes of life. So fall into my arms. And this is just the activation. So when we get pulled into an extreme emotion or an extreme of life, just know if it goes one way, it has to go the other way. It's the law of like a rhythm. It's the cause and effect law. It has to go, if we're up on this side, when we let go, it has to go back to the other. So what they want you to do is really become aware of the dichotomies in life and the polarities in life, and stay steadfast in the middle. And don't let yourself get too pulled one way or another, because, sorry, I'm just listening. They're like, this is so important because when you are a powerful figure in any way, you do not allow emotions to guide you. Our emotions are important. We need to be able to step out of them so we can make like energetic decisions, so we can make the decisions that lead us forward, and then we process those emotions that come up after. So that is an absolutely beautiful message. Oh, and I love this. The portal card came out. So doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wild card. So this is your wild card. Like, I don't see this card very often. Look at how beautiful that portal is. That's what we're doing tonight with this activation. We've opened the doors and we've aligned with this portal to jump not just one timeline, but they're telling me like 6 timelines up. But it's your choice in every moment to trust and to align, through our actions, through our non-reaction, and just our choices in life. And they're telling me boundaries too. There's some boundaries that need to be laid down with ourselves and with others. And then they're like, the codependency and they're telling me boundaries, and then the boundaries card came out. So this one is about releasing anything that seems codependent and is draining on you. You got the love. So everything you desire is within you. And you do not have to placate, and you do not have to, do everything for everybody else. It's beautiful to serve, and it's so important to serve. However, service to others is no good if you're looking for a return on it. If you're doing it for a pat on the back, you do it because you want to do it, and you do it with a full cup. They're showing me pouring water into a bucket, and you need to pour it into yours first. It's like a fountain, and then it pours out, and you can pour it into everybody around you, and it's beautiful. And they're like, they want me to pull a couple more cards for us tonight. These are beautiful cards. Thank you, Spirit, for the beautiful message tonight. Just stepping into our abundance is so much about boundaries with self and everybody around us, and activating those pieces of us and already believing that we're there. Okay, not that one. So whale and orca elders came up. It's sharing your song, frequency, and sound, diving deep. So this is about speaking your truth, going within, uprooting anything that's holding you back, and then sharing that, knowing that you're perfect, whole, and complete. So many of us get caught in that loop of, oh, I need to heal this. I need to heal this. Start showing up as you are whole and complete, because you are. And start believing it. And those old bits of you will begin to erase that aren't aligning with that energy. So this is absolutely beautiful. And I really, really love the energy that's come through tonight. It's super powerful. And then the double mission card, Lightworker Starseeds, serve the world by being you. And that's exactly what I said with that last card. They're like, split the deck and see this one. It's about being who you are. So many people that I come into contact with feel like they need to become a version of somebody else because that person is doing well in the world, or that person, they really like them. And I think that's great. It's great to really, love what other people do. But your song and your soul your blueprint is unique to you, and nobody else can be you, and you can't be anybody else. So that's the beautiful thing about spirituality. It's letting go of the dogma, the one size fits all, and taking what works for you, for the highest good of all. It's pairing those two together, my will and thine will. It's about pairing those two together and knowing that you are unique and you do not need to compete with anybody, because there's more than enough abundance to go around. That's the big message tonight. We're used to hearing that, oh, because that person has that, now I can't have it. No, you have to believe that you have it already and step into that and create a version of you who has that by working, by doing whatever, creating your business, by serving others, whatever your belief system is, whatever you need to do. But you don't need to tirelessly hustle for it. It's about doing that work, that inner work paired with the outer work, the planning, the intention, and then allowing it to come to you. Things can't reach us unless we have those moments of stillness. So find that moment of stillness every day for yourself. Maybe they're saying 2 to 3 times a day for many of us right now, because we have been so busy and our nervous systems are a little frazzled. Allow that attunement. And they say that's all for tonight. So, excuse me, and my throat chakra is like, that's all. Thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll send out the replay for this, so feel free to watch this again. You'll have it tomorrow. And I'm sending so many blessings and so much love your way. And always feel free to reach out if you need anything. And I look forward to seeing you at upcoming activations, healing circles, or classes. I love you. Oh, you're welcome, Cheryl. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being a part of the community too. It wouldn't be the same without you. It was like a pipe dream of mine to create a community. And look, it's grown to like over 1 million people in 2 years. It's like, wow. 3 years. The community's 3 years old, but I didn't start utilizing it until a year in. So it was like 2 years to 1 million people. So many beautiful souls resonating at this beautiful frequency of abundance. Namaste. I love you so much. Have a great evening.